Oh, just came back from Dethklok, and it is smegging-tastic. Dethklok is one of the best bands I've seen live. Now, they came to Adelaide, and this was their first time playing in Australia in general. They were fantastic. They played songs from Death Ab 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mostly number 1, which I'm happy about because that was my favourite one. I like number 2 and 3 and 4, obviously, but number 1 was my... That was what I grew up with. That was the series. That's what we got into. That's how I got into Dethklok, Metalocalypse. A lot of songs like Happy Death Day and Hatred Copter. Thunder Horse. There was no Face Fisted, which kind of sucked because I really liked it, but they had Into the Water. Come into the water. Mermaider, which was great as well. Although it's funny to see like Mermaider and stuff, and then be like, it's nostalgic seeing the music video, and it's nostalgic also remembering the bat metal stuff. It's crazy, I know, but it was great. And the best thing about it was, everybody playing, and the background we had a fantastic amount of videography stuff because it was the every single Metalocalypse music video they had for the songs they just put out there. It was great, visually stunning, fantastic. They mixed everything up for it, and it really did a fantastic job. And it was great, rocking and rolling, full of fun. I've got a set list of what they played. I'll stave it right there. Worth the time, worth the effort, and for a first time coming here, I thought they did a great job. The lead guy, Brendan Smalls, I think his name is, who looks like Batman. He looks like the original 80s Batman. I don't know, maybe it's just a thing. Maybe he's that American that, whatever. He just looks like it. It's crazy. But he was great. He even did all the voices. Like, there's a 3-minute thing, which I'll put at the end of this video. It was like 3 minutes and stuff. I did try to zoom in because the lighting was on us, not on him, so I didn't focus. It was weird. I don't know why. It was kind of stupid. But I got it's the audio stuff instead of the visual stuff of what he did, and he had a lot of fun playing around with the voices that he did, and I didn't know he did that many characters. It was actually insane. Then like in betweens about with Scully, their little mascot they had. He's great. I will absolutely put that on the end as well. I'll do both of them. I thought they were fantastic and funny as... Oh my god. It's funny. They did an etiquette of if you drink too much or do drugs, here's the etiquette of what to do. Don't be stupid, don't be an idiot, don't piss off anybody. And as soon as we had that little video, some guy off his nut, drunk and I think on drugs, tries to start a fight. Literally like 30 seconds or less after the video ends. And I'm like, bro, we just had the etiquette of this, man. Come on now. Idiots, I know. But yeah, great vibe, great awesomeness. And as a fan of Metalocalypse and Dethklok in general, since I was a young wee lad, I have to say it was absolutely worth it. So if you're a fan of Dethklok, death metal in general, music, fun vibes, just highly recommend 100% to go see Dethklok whenever they come. Hopefully they come back. Good stuff. 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about the merch. The merch was great. Obviously, I got their hat, which isn't that bad. So since it was their first time in Australia, I think their merch was a bit, not fully overpriced, but some parts of it were overpriced by 10, 20 bucks, I think. But then again, I guess you can get away with it first tour and stuff like that. I'm not going to go crazy about it, but I thought, hey, that looks great, Dethklok. Nothing here or nothing on the back, which kind of sucked. But I mean, it's a good, like, this is a good hat. It feels nice. It's stretchy. I look pretty damn cool in it. Yo. Yeah, no, I love the hat. I absolutely love the hat, and I think it looked fantastic and awesome. And to be fair, for a Dethklok hat, I'll have to Google it, but it's probably cheaper knowing how things work. Now, another thing we had was they had patches. They had patches, so I got 2. One of these was the last one they had at the booth, and I'm very happy they had to take it down, and I was like, ooh. So yeah, because this is great. This is going on this battle jacket, and this one is going on another one. I just look at that. That looks so good. And patches, I know, it's crazy. Patches at a metal gig? What the hell? Good stuff right there. So I got those. I got, obviously, my Awaken Australia, which was amazing. And this is a good one because it actually has a bottom. I know, crazy. Really nice, really good, really feels quite good. It keeps the drinks cold. And then we got the t-shirts, which no, I haven't worn because I was like, I'll wear it tomorrow for work or today or whatever. So that's the front of that one. Amazing stuff. That's just beautiful. and then the back, which just says all of that, and it was good stuff. Really liked that shirt. Really thought it looked amazing. And then we got this one. They had one more which had Roxo the Clown, which was like pink and stuff. It was alright, but not my jam. So this one I really love. Look at that. It looks sick as anything. I love that. I would love that as a tattoo. Yeah, look, I just like the cool stuff. Nothing on the back though, which kind of sucked, I guess, but it doesn't matter. The front looks amazing, and yeah. So they had that. They also had obviously the extra shirts. Didn't really get it. I only got 2 of the 3, which wasn't too bad. They had a jacket too, sort of deal. It was alright. It just had Death Album 4 art on it, so I was like, They had vinyl signed for $100 and non-signed for $75. The non-signed actually kind of fits pretty well. Probably even the signed one was probably a good deal as well. But I was like, I spend too much, and I was like, I have other bands to see. I need to get a ticket for Bastard Son. So I'm like, I'm gonna not spend too much money. I've got my amount that I spend, whatever. But for the most part, it was worth it. And obviously, if they've been to your town and suburb and country, they're probably not going to have too much inflated prices. It wouldn't surprise me at all. So, yeah, honestly, fantastic work, great stuff. I will leave you with the end stuff they did. It was fantastic. But before I go, I would like to point out that Freedom of Fear was the first band, an Adelaidean band. Good stuff. Check them out. They're like melodic death metal with a bit of symphonic in it. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic stuff. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, they played, Dethklok played for about an hour and a half, if not a bit more. Played some banger songs, and pretty much overall vibe was fantastic. And everybody rocked out. Some guy dressed up as Roxo the Clown, which was amazing. Just, okay, wow. Seeing a walk through the red light district, basically, of Adelaide was interesting. Very interesting. But anyway, 10 out of 10. Dethklok was amazing. I shall see you on Valhalla. Bye.
Community, we'd like to welcome you to the club. Now that you're all officially in the club, we'd like to take the time to talk about proper concert etiquette. Etiquette? What's that? Well, etiquette is a French word that means how to not act like a stupid asshole. So let's get into it. First off, concert hygiene. When you go to a show and you're standing next to a person who smells like BO and old shoes and shit. Oh, you don't know? Then that person might be you. Take a shower at some point in your life and then come to the show.
You fucking believe this? Our fucking first time, 20 years, and it's our first time in Australia. About fucking time, right? Yeah, it is.
Oh, thanks you, by the way, Adelaides, for letting me into the countries of Adelaides.
Wow, Squeezer, you're getting real good with geography.
Yeah, thanks you. Earlier, as we was in Perth, I believe that's how you says it.
Yeah, Perth.
Yeah, Perth. And then we lives in, Melbourne. And then we goes to Sydney's, and here we are in Adelaide's.
And how about it for our new pals, our new goofball pals? Freedom of Fear. Adelaide's own Freedom of Fear. Their hometown show. We almost didn't make it here. We had a bit of a disaster on the way over. We were flying here, and halfway across the ocean, we ran out of gas. So we had to turn around and go back. Yeah.
And then, we brought more gas and we came back, and we got like 3/4 of the way, and we ran out of gas and we had to turn around and go back.
Yeah, then we brings more gas, and then we comes this time ready to rocks and rolls. And we could see Australians, we could see the beach, but then we runs out of gas, and we has to turn around and go back.
But we fucking made it here to hang out with all you goofballs. Fucking having a good time. Fucking rocking and rolling on a fucking Tuesday night. Fuck yeah.
Hey guys, real quick word.
Oh, fucking Charles, what are you doing on the stage? I told you not to come up here anymore.
I told you, I wanted to say something.
Well, I don't think it's a good time.
Well, it's come to
to that time of the night, guys. It's come to that time where it's time to say goodbye.
Oh, great, Charles. Fucking great. Now you're bumming everybody out. What'd you say? Oh, man. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I'm fucking pissed off too. I want to play some more, but Charles won't let us. Fuck. Fucking bullshit, right?
Now that you sound upset, maybe you could play a couple more songs.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can give them. Maybe they can talk us into it. Maybe if they scream louder than Melbourne, louder than Sydney, louder than Brisbane, louder than Perth. Let's see what you got, Adelaide. On the count of 3, let's hear you scream. 1, 2, 3! God damn. Those are loud motherfuckers, that's for sure. Hey, okay, we'll play a couple more songs, but let me just say this. You know, we put out a movie, Army of the Doom Star.
And we put out a record, Death Album 4, check it out!
I'll tell you, the fucking truth is, we wouldn't be here today if it weren't for you guys supporting us throughout all the years. Fucking goofballs, I love you. I love you, Adelaide. So thank you so much for sticking with us through all the years. I'd love to do this again sometime.